Hello, my lovelies. I thought I would get back on here and update you on my SARS-CoV-2. I'm doing a lot better, as you can probably tell. Still feeling kind of mostly dealing with a nagging cough right now, and stuff like that. I had thrush, and I've basically gotten rid of it. I don't actually think I have COVID anymore, but what happened is that it turned into bronchitis. And if you remember, last year I had bronchitis around this time. So while I was dealing with the COVID, bronchitis snuck up on me. Not bronchial pneumonia, just bronchitis, which is just basically the swelling of your bronchial tubes. So when I went into the ER the other day, I was in duress, and according to the x-rays, my bronchial tubes were highly swollen, and that's when they said bronchitis. I'm still coughing. But as you can tell, it's not as bad. Not as congested, not as aggravated, I guess is the word. We have canceled Christmas. It's not going to happen on December 25th. It's just not worth the risk of infecting my family. I have family members who are high risk. My father, he's in his 70s and he has Alzheimer's. My father-in-law, he's in his 80s. My mother, she's in her 60s and she has polio, post-polio syndrome. And I don't see the point. Plus my sister has asthma. I just don't see the point of infecting anybody else. So we are postponing our Christmas until New Year's or later, which, I mean, I've always said Christmas is basically when you make it. So that's all that's important to me, is that my family is safe and we're healthy, and that's basically it. So yeah, Christmas is going to look different this year, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We are going to do some like Christmas light looking tomorrow, socially distanced, which means once we enter the vehicle, we do not leave until we get home. Tickets are already pre-purchased. It's a drive-through thing. You don't leave the vehicle. So we're going to take the family out to see Christmas lights, just those of us affected already, and in the comfort and warmth of the vehicle. We're going to drive through, drive home. That's it. That's the whole beginning and end of the whole affair. That's it. Not talking to anybody, not rolling down our window for anybody, not doing anything, just looking at the lights and then heading home. And it'll bring some holiday cheer, and we need it. We really need it. We really need it. It's been a horrible year, and I don't even talk about what's going on in the world right now. I just don't want to talk about it. So what I'm going to talk about instead is my plans for the new year. And after I get well, I plan to do more makeup videos and look for the return of McDonald's and Taco Bell and some homemade food videos, because why not, right? I mean, new year, new me. Ugh. Anyway, I want to hear from you. How are you doing? Have any of you battled with COVID? What was your experience? Did it cause any other complications besides just COVID being COVID? Or, did you basically get through it with just the COVID, which is bad enough? But I want to hear from you. What happened? I don't really have a whole lot to say. I just want to let everybody know that I'm alive. I know there for a while it was kind of touch and go, but I never thought I was going to die. No, no. It was never anything like that. Don't think I mean that I thought I was going to die. I just thought I was going to be very, very, very sick for a very, very, very long time, and it was just going to drag on, which it kind of has, but it's not as bad as it could have been. We still have a friend who's in the hospital, and he's been there for 3 weeks. And I'm not going to name names for privacy's sake and stuff, but he knows who he is, and his family knows who he is, and we're praying for him, and that's basically all we can do right now because, we're all in the same boat. So, in a way of speaking, of course I'm not in the hospital, but me going up there is not going to do any good. He has COVID, and I have COVID, and my husband has COVID. I mean, it's just wouldn't, and they wouldn't let us in anyway. So there's that, but, our thoughts and prayers are with him, and there's that. I still get winded, but that's to be expected. I think that's going to go on for about a month or so, and that's okay. I mean, it'll go away eventually. Every day gets a little better, and that's all you can really ask for when you're dealing with a virus that's pretty much affected the whole world. I mean, Anyway, I want to hear from you too about what are you doing for the holidays? What are your plans? Are you cooking? Let me know. I'm always interested in hearing from my subscribers, and of course I always respond back, so never feel like you're wasting my time or bothering me. It's never a bother. I love the interactions. Me and my moon-faced self, because I'm still on steroids, will answer you back if you have anything to say. There's some that I can definitely count on that will comment, and I'll comment back. You're awesome people. Stay awesome. Stay safe. My mother-in-law made me cake, and I couldn't be happier. Was that odd to say? I don't know. That felt random. But she did. She did. She made me one of my favorite cakes. Chocolate vanilla. I swear this is all because of steroids. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care what anybody says. It's not the cake. So anyway, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Just keep an eye out for new videos coming out. And I am still alive, and I plan to stay that way. On another note, Elis Surgery has been moved. It was supposed to be January 13th. His tonsillectomy. I did not feel that that was in his best interest right now. So it has been changed until March. The poor kid, he's not even in school right now. We've decided to take him out of school. He's not going back into school. I just don't feel safe. I can't do that to him again. So he will be returning to therapies because they are more on a lockdown at the place where he goes to receive therapy. But the schools are not cutting it. I'm sorry. Let it get back to him. I don't care. It's just not safe. He's who brought in COVID. I wear a mask. My husband wears a mask. My other two wear masks. Eli does not. So, and that's how it all started. He was exposed to someone with COVID in school. It has never happened at his therapy place. So we trust them. And I know it's not the school's fault. I'm sorry if I sound harsh, but I just don't trust them anymore. Once bitten, twice shy. I just can't do this again. I just can't. Not right now. And so, with his, he's been so cantankerous. You just have no clue. He is just so done with it and frustrated. And looking at his mental well-being, we decided that it was not in his mental well-being to do a tonsillectomy right after surviving COVID. It just doesn't seem right. And he's not even going to school. And you know what? Since he hasn't gone to school, no strep. Right? Yeah. No strep. No strep since we pulled him out of school. I may just hire a tutor. I may just a special needs tutor. I bet they exist. I bet you they exist. I can't keep doing this to him. It's not fair. So comment below if you have any ideas about like special needs tutors in the U.S. because I do live in the U.S. Unfortunately. Let me know if you know anything who I can contact. Maybe like autismspeaks.org. I'm not sure. You know, I really don't know. I'm still new to some of this. But I'll cut it short from there. I love you all. Happy holidays. And I will see you again soon. Much love.